let's talk about how I came to be doing this, whatever this is. I've been making these short videos, or sometimes not so short videos, for over 4 years now, and I think that's quite scary to think about. I don't know, 4 years seems like a long time, at least to me. I've been making them for so long that they've started to come to define me. I'm sort of introduced as someone who makes YouTube videos, a quote-unquote YouTuber, whatever that really means. And I mean, you've got to love the sort of brief, strange look of confusion on people's faces when you do get introduced as a YouTube video maker, and then they no doubt ask, you know, oh, what do you do? How did you get into that? And I'm like, well, I make YouTube videos about hair. And they go, oh, cool. And I go, yeah, specifically about locked hair. And it's that moment where there's like that puzzled look. Oh, I love that look. And they ask, how did you end up doing that? Or how did you get into that? And then I'm the one with the puzzled looks. I'm like, oh, I'm not actually sure. I just woke up one day and I've realized I've been doing it for a while. I started a blog, so written blog, before I started to make videos. So I've been blogging for a little bit longer than that. And I got into blogging simply because I wanted to blog. As a hobby, I wanted to write stuff and share stuff. And it just seemed like something interesting to do at the time. I had friends that were into that, and I thought, I'll give that a go. I happened across this somewhat obscure topic that has come to define what I do, kind of by chance, in that I blogged about many different things on different blogs, and this is just the one that stuck. The more defining characteristic, so the video maker, so beyond just writing text, but going beyond that and making videos, came because I just first off thought that it would be easier to get my stuff across if I was able to audibly say it in a video. I know that when I consume information, I feel that I'm a lot more attracted to seeing it in a video, and even if it's just a person explaining it rather than a wall of text. And if you've read my blog posts, especially the earlier ones, they are quite text heavy. And I was aware of this. I was like, well, it's kind of an essay that's going to take people a while to read, or I could just make a video and try and condense it. Condense being a very loose word, especially my earlier videos that could easily reach 15 minutes. But I thought I'd be able to better get my stuff across if it was in video form. And I committed to sticking through with this thing, because you have to be committed, because when you first start out there's not even anyone watching, so you need to have the willpower to push on until maybe someone finds your videos. But I committed to it, one, because you know I enjoyed the blogging and I wanted to better express myself through video, and two, because personally I felt that I would be able to help myself in the way that I present myself. I am a kind of awkward being. Some of you may have noticed. 1 or 2 people have commented on my awkwardness in the past. If you go and check out my first videos, or not even the first, but if you go backwards, I consider myself to be more awkward then than now. And this is kind of one of the reasons why I personally stuck with video making, or at least was attracted to video making, because I am aware that I'm not the most outgoing person, and I have anxieties around social situations, and I consider making videos to be a sort of practice for talking to people in real life. It sounds really weird to say out loud, even just here by myself. It's like, I need practice for social situations. But honestly, that was one of the things that I considered when I decided to get into video making. Yeah, how's that working out for you? Still kind of awkward, have you noticed? If you've met me in person, you may have noticed. Look, I keep doing this for one simple reason. It's not some fancy complex thing. I keep making videos because it's fun. It's fun. Plainly, if you're going to commit so much of your free time for years into doing something, you better be having fun doing it. So that's my sort of arm wavy explanation as to what I do here. I don't feel that, even being the one who's explained it, that I'm any better off for that video. I still don't have any more idea as to what I'm doing now versus, how long is this video? Versus when I started. There are more practical, I guess, steps involved in getting from there to here, starting to now, which, if there's interest, I can talk about sort of the practical steps involved in actually how you get from writing a text blog to making a video to actually like getting to, I guess, what I do now, which is slightly more, not hands-on, but slightly more complex than how I started out. If there's interest in that, we can chat about that in the future. But for now, I think I've spoken for far too long. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Up again this time. Farewell! I'm good at the whole hand wavy explanation. I had a lecturer once, and it was an astronomy module, and he said that this is the hand wavy explanation as to the solar system, or description of the solar system. There's not going to be maths involved. It's just like, this is stuff, and I like that. That's my jam.